Oh, let me start with the story, okay? Let me start with the story. Okay, okay, a simple story. There were 3 priests. Okay, story guys, story. 3 priests. So while they are eating, they start their conversation with a question. So a priest asked this question: in our 30 years of priesthood, what is the moment where we consider a prayer the best prayer in our life, the more intimate prayer? What in our 30 years, because they are together, they ordain, and then maybe it's their reunion. They're asking this question, and then a priest answered, I remember when I went to Mount Sinai. Everybody know Mount Sinai. No? They have pilgrimage in Mount Sinai. As he prayed in Mount Sinai, they feel the presence, and then I think that is the best prayer of my life. This priest, I think that is the best prayer of my life. And the other priest, the best prayer of my life in my history is when I'm lying down like this in front of the altar, and then maybe for 3 hours, lying down like that, for 3 hours, and reflecting and praying. I think that is the best prayer of my life. The best prayer of my life. And while the other priest still eating, and then asked, "Oh, how about you? What's your best prayer in your life?" I said, for me, I remember on the roof. I said, on the roof, while there's a strong typhoon, a strong storm, and then the wind is so strong, while I'm holding on the iron bar on top of the roof, and I shout aloud, "Lord, help me!" That is the best prayer of my life. You get? Why I'm sharing this one to you? You know the situation. I know all of you knew what happened in the Philippines. Everybody know. Everybody know. I like to share to you what my experience when I experienced in such a strong typhoon. I am in the midst of the storm, where I noticed a roof flying, and then a house was destroyed, and then you can see a family, they're so wet, and children like you at the road, and then it's so I cannot so you can feel what's the situation like that, no? And then I experienced also where after the storm there's a calm and the sun rise, and then I thought it's okay, but I never thought it is. I am in the middle of the eye of the storm. If you are in the eye of the storm, you can see the sky, you can see the sun. And then after that, all people or the elder asked me to go back to the house. There's still coming. And one after the eye, it's more dangerous, where you can see a green mountain turn into brown. Class, a green mountain full of trees after the storm turn into brown, meaning to say, see, in all the houses, what a devastation. Okay, and then imagine what I have experienced. It will not be compared what happened in the previous we call it Typhoon Yolanda. It's more than what I have experienced. It's more than that. Okay, I know some of you experience. You experience some of here in our class experience such thing. But see, Abby, I think. See? So class, how you are going, if in case you are in the midst of that storm, how you are going to recover or how you to manage yourself. Can I have a pen? Sorry. Thank you. My bag. I'll take. Give me my bag. My bag. I know. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Let me share. Let me share to you how to manage. Okay. I will explain it in a story. Okay. Most of you. Okay. Yun yung a galleon or a big ship in the Pirates in the Caribbean, the big ship. Where there's a cannon made of steel. A cannon made of steel coming out from a little window. They fire out, see? And the bullet is like a ball. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. When this ship, encounter a big wave, and I think maybe in the story of the Hunchback of Notre Dame or anything, I saw it. This big ship has encountered a super typhoon, or when he encountered a super typhoon, okay, this big ship is like a wave, like left and right, like this, okay, and all of the crew of the ship, they're so afraid, and they are still holding. Each of them are they hold it tight. Anything they can hold it to, so that anybody, if you can see a perfect storm, same like that, okay. But at this time, while the ship is waving, this iron cannon there is a rope tied, so the iron cannon is fixed at this side, fixed. But the problem is, where the wave is, where there's a big wave, so you can see the position of the ship is going like this and going like that. Okay, just experience going like this. And the rope is removed. This canyon has been removed from where the place, okay, where its place is. And then what happened? The canyon roll, bang! The canyon bumped the wall. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. And then the crew. The crew, they are not worrying or afraid about the storm anymore. What's the danger is about the cannon? It will hit the wall. The wall will destroy, will be damaged, and the water will go inside the ship, and the ship will sink. You get the point? They are not the worries or the danger is not anymore the big storm. Okay, the more intense, or the one to give them the most the greatest worries in their life is about the cannon. Okay, what's the lesson? You will encounter in the future a big storm. May it be a natural calamity or man-made calamity. You will encounter it. The cannon is your heart. The cannon is your heart. Okay? If you are not cling unto God, if you are not cling into your faith, you get the point. Okay? The greatest enemy is yourself itself. Now, you are a grade 6 student. Okay? I encourage you to be aware of these things. You will going to encounter one day a criticism or any or failure, anything, but never lose hope, faith, and love. that this is the catechism class. That's why Coach Bonnie and I are teaching you this thing, for you to be prepared. Okay? Don't lose faith, hope, and love to God. Okay, I know this class is a joyful class. We have lots of fun things or any fun activity, and we have a lot of plans, outdoor plans or outdoor activity. But class, for this time, this class is not known to be a joyful class. This class is also known to be a helping class. Why I say helping class? You know, I encouraging because this class is all we call it providential, very proactive faith. Proactive faith. Why proactive faith? Proactive. Proactive meaning to say you are a part of a solution and not part of a problem. Okay? A person who is part of a solution and a person not part of a problem. And a person who seek an answer to every question, not a question to every answer. You get the point? Okay? Now, this class, not only a joyful class, is a helping class. Next week, next Friday, I'm going to provide a box. A box. I think this box it's enough to fit at the back of my car. It's enough. 6A Catechism class box. I want you to share what you have. In Acts chapter 3:6, Peter said, I don't have silver and gold. What I have, I will give it to you. So, what you have is not only asking for your parents for money or anything. I encourage you what you have. Okay? For example, you have an extra shirt. You have an extra slipper. This box is intended for a grade 6 student like you who is standing there still wet. There's nothing, there's no extra clothes. Without slipper, shaking. Okay? And this thing you are going to give to them, put it inside the plastic, each one of you, and then make a note. Make a note. In paper, make a note. Encourage that person. God's love you. I am Baby Dal in the Catechism class 6A, like this, here in UAE, praying for you. Okay? Encourage them to cling unto God. Prayer in action. Prayer in action. We are praying, Lord, help them. But that's not enough. Okay? This time, prayer in action. You have anything